I feel like my job is incomplete if I don't bring in any form of braiding hairstyle in this Christmas hairstyle series. So that is why I decided to not just bring in one, but two hairstyles that you're going to be choosing from to make on your child this season. Okay, so let us dive right in. We're starting off on a cleaned, moisturized, and a combed hair. So next, we're just going to start sectioning. For that, I'll be parting a straight line just over here, okay? Because we're going to be doing individual braids. You all know what time it is. And for extensions, I have this one, Amigos. It's called Amigos. It's popular over here in Nigeria, so I don't know. You can easily get this. I washed, I conditioned it, I dipped it in hot water so it can, easily detangle. I conditioned it in the hot water and I air dried it. So that way it was very easy for me to section, to divide, and I cut again. I cut the middle after I was done doing this stage of conditioning and combing. Okay, so right now I am just sectioning. Did I even tell you guys about the other extension? Yeah, the other extension is the normal extension. That is the one we use for braiding. They're like expression, darling, all of that, lush. Yeah. So I have already started the hairstyle. With the extensions being used, you already know what hairstyle this is. This is like a very popular boho braids, but I started off with the knot one. You all know how boho braids can be knotless. I mean, all boho braids that I've seen are all knotless, but for some weird reasons I decided to start off with knots because what's it called, knotless braids have this way of, they have this tendency of easily breaking someone's hair. So I wanted to avoid that, and I decided to do the knot one and not the knotless one. But at the end of the day, I later switched because it was not looking fine at all. So I think at this point I have switched. Have I switched? I can't remember, but just keep on watching this process. I'm not going to be doing a very detailed explanation. You guys are going to see what I'm doing. I mean, this just whole, I don't know how to explain it, but you have to already know how to braid before you can actually do this next phase of braiding, this boho tiny braiding. Okay, so yeah, just watch this process. I'm going to come in with explanation later. Okay, and by the way, before I even go off, Merry Christmas, you guys. Merry Christmas. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. How are you guys enjoying the Christmas? And I'm really sorry this hairstyle is coming late. I would have loved, I really tried to make sure that it came way more earlier than this time is coming, but no biggie. I know a couple of persons, a lot of our mommies haven't made our baby girls hairstyles, for the Christmas or even for the New Year. For me, we haven't made Adobe's hair. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, for real, I haven't made Adobe's hair for Christmas. And with the look of things, I'm not even sure I'm gonna be making her hair for Christmas, or probably leave it till the New Year. Will make it like days leading to the New Year, because for some reasons. Anyways, I will come in with more explanation later. Just keep on watching the process and I'll be right back. So because it's a knotless braids, to begin, I start off with her natural hair. I'll start by braiding her natural hair. Let's say like 2 steps, and then I'll add in the extension, the straight braiding extension twice. I added the first one, and then I braid for like 2 steps and added the second extension, and I braid more than 2 steps. Let's say 3, 4, I don't know, just you braid till you know when to add the curly extension. And this is the point. I added the curly extension and I braid it for like 2-3 steps so it doesn't fall off. okay, and I remove one part of it out. I remove one part out and then start working with the rest extensions, okay. So again, I will add in another coiling extension. Just add as many, how it depends on your preference. It depends on how coily you want it depends on how bulky you want the hair to look. If you want the hair to look very bulky, very full, you can add as many coiling extensions as you want, as many as 5, 6. But I think I usually add, or rather I think I added like 3 to 4 on each of the braids, if that makes sense. I added like 3 to 4 coiling extensions on each of the braids, and I did not braid out the extensions completely. I tied it out when I get to my desired length. Get me? And you can actually braid out completely if you want, but I just don't have the strength for that. So I decided to just tie out. After all, I'm gonna be coiling the hair later, so you know. So yeah, just continue watching through the process. We're almost done. This is like the second day, okay. We couldn't finish up the hair the day we started, though we didn't start up on time, so we continued the next day, which is this day, and just watch till we are done. So now that we are done, instead of doing those individual coiling where you take all those coiling rollers and all that, instead of doing other steps that would take so much time, I did it like this. I braided three chunky braids, one on this side, one on the other side, and one at the back. Just 3, and I dipped them in the hot water. How convenient. Okay, it's 4 actually, 4. I have completely forgotten about everything about this hairstyle, but yeah, it's 4. How convenient that is. Just imagine if I were to take a bending rulers or whatever coiling thing and start doing it like 3 pieces of braids to 1. That's gonna take so much time, and yeah, this is way more convenient and way more faster. I dip them in hot water. At this phase, you just have to be very careful. Hot water and kids are unlike pools, so just be very, in fact, nobody wants hot water on them, right? So you just have to be very careful at this phase. If possible, if you know that your child can be very, how do I say, observant and wouldn't allow anything come close, don't bother. You can just leave the hair. I mean, it's coily. The extension is coily already. Just go in with your mousse. Oh yeah, I went in with the mousse, which Adobe absolutely love. Like, she always look forward to me putting that mousse, those foamy thing on her hair. And of course, we're not gonna be stopping there. You all know what we do here. We just stop. We don't do basic hairstyles. Okay, so I went ahead to start accessorizing, and for that I first of all went in with beads, because which obviously I'm not gonna be stopping with just beads, okay. And I went in with this other one. These are clips, but they look like beads, but they come in form of like a claw clip, but they look like bead. So I went in with those as well, just to beautify the hair, just to add more colors. I did just beautify the hair however way you want. For me, this is just how I wanted it, so just do whatever pleases you. And next, I went ahead to lay down her edges, and guys, look at my baby girl. Let me know what you think about this hairstyle. Is it cute? For me, I think it is absolutely gorgeous, and I would definitely be recreating this hairstyle. I don't know when, but I will surely recreate it. I just love how those accessories added more colors, more details to the hairstyles. It just made it look defined. Let me know, will you be trying it out? And you can, you know, style the hair however way you want. I decided to switch up the style here, as you guys can see, and it looks amazing still. It looks amazing still. Let me know, will you be trying it out, or have you tried it out already? Because I know for some persons, for some of you, this might not be the first time you're seeing this hairstyle. So will you be trying it out? I'm moving on to the next hairstyle, to the next braiding hairstyle. We're starting off strong. We're starting off by moisturizing the hair, but you know, you can skip this part if you're already seeing enough of this moisturizing stage. So this one is a little bit different. Even though it's a braiding pattern, whatnot, it is a little bit different. There are some twists here and there, so brace yourself because you definitely gonna be getting some. So I'm starting off by parting a straight line down here, which I'll further part into two, using my shine and jam to slick out the line. You need gel for most hairstyle. Well, not compulsory, not necessarily, depends on your preference. For me, I love my shine and jam, or I love my slicking out gel. It doesn't have to be shine and jam, but generally I love, you know, using slicking out gel so my lines can be well defined. So I braided that out, and next I'm parting another line. This is kind of like a medium-sized braid. I don't want to call it big, I don't want to call it small. This is kind of like a medium size. I actually was trying to make sure that the extensions that I have was gonna be enough for this style, which is why I decided to go for this medium size, because I don't want to do it that much. I didn't have enough. I don't have enough, you know, what's it called, extension. I don't have enough, so I want to maximize. I want to, you know, everything to work out perfectly. So I'm just going to continue with the braids. You know, I'm just going to continue braiding her natural hair pattern, straight line. And one thing I'm doing for sure with each and every single braids that I've done so far is to make sure that it is not tight. I am braiding it very loosely. I will tell you the reason for that later. And aside from me telling you any reason, you know how I prioritize no tension to scalp. You guys know how much I talk about it, but this one is extremely, you know, no pressure at all. Extremely no pressure. I was making sure it was not tied to the roots at all. We don't want that. You don't want that. This is not about you, but because of the hairstyle, the extension that I'm to use, that is why I am doing all of this. If that makes sense. Does that make any sense? I know it does. I am done with the whole braid out, and this is the extension that I will be using for this style. This is a crochet hair, but guess what, this is also a boho crochet hair. So in other news, we are making two different patterns of boho hair, or boho hairstyle, if that makes sense, boho braids or whatever. We are making two types of boho braid. You can make these or the first one. So moving on, I also have another extension, which is kinky extension, kinky hair or whatever, kinky, yeah. I just cut that into little length, not so long, and this is what I am using it for. I am using it to wrap the extension, what's it called, the crochet extension, the crochet boho, whatever. Yeah, I am using it to wrap underneath. As you guys can see, I will wrap till I cover her hair. Okay, don't worry, don't go nowhere. You're gonna understand better. You're gonna get something. You're gonna understand better. So what I'm doing is, I will take my crochet needle, okay, pass it through the extension, whatever, put it to the hair, pass the hair through the extension, via the crochet needle, and then pass the crochet needle underneath the root of the hair, and put the hook, whatever, put it just like this. I don't even need to explain, just watch and you understand me better, okay? Just watch and understand. I don't need to explain. I don't need all this talking. You guys don't need to hear me talk, just understand. You see how easy that was? Easy peasy. So right now I went in with my lighter just to burn the end, to burn any frizzy hair out. You don't need this part, it's not necessary, it's not compulsory. I just wanted the hair to look flawless, and it sure did look flawless, and we are done. That's just it. Like this particular one is so easy. This one is so easy. Okay, in case your child's hair is so long, let me put this out here. In case your child's hair is very long, you don't have to braid out the hair completely, just a little bit. Trust me, just a little bit, just the length. You can braid up to the length of Adobe's hair, or you can even braid shorter. You don't need to braid that completely. Okay, that's gonna take so much time. And of course I went in with the mousse, and I'm gonna style the hair in various ways because why not? Really, why not? I mean, she's a little girl, she gonna look cute. I did the style, I did the other style that you guys saw first, that one, that single one, simple one. And here is another one, the third style, and I think this is my absolute favorite, and of course Adobe's favorite as well. See how gorgeous, see how beautiful and colorful the styling is. And of course there is this, no, I think this is my favorite. I think this is my favorite. She just looks so divine in this hairstyle, and she loved it so much. By the way, you guys, let me know, what do you think between this hairstyle, this crochet one, okay, this crochet boho braids, and the first one, the braiding one? Which is the most easiest? Which is your favorite? Which are you gonna try out? And by the way, I'm gonna leave the link of this extension in my description box. You can also get it if you're in Nigeria. Go to the market, show them this video, show them the extension of this video, and tell them to give you something like that. You're gonna get something similar at least, okay? Or you just click on the link in my description box, and see you all. Bye.